Imagine your engine is literally drinking money while destroying itself from the inside out because a single precision part is failing to hold back the intense pressure of your fuel system. This is exactly what happens when your vehicle stores the trouble code P02BD, which points directly to a leaking fuel injector on cylinder number 9. This is a generic powertrain diagnostic code that applies to modern vehicles across the United States. But even though it is considered generic, the specific steps to fix it can change quite a bit depending on whether you're driving a heavy-duty truck or a performance sedan. When the powertrain control module detects this code, it means the brain of your car has spotted a serious imbalance where way too much fuel is entering the combustion chamber of that specific 9th cylinder. Your car's fuel injectors are highly advanced instruments that need to spray a very specific mist at incredibly high pressures to keep everything running smooth and clean. If an injector starts leaking, it completely ruins that perfect mix of air and fuel, which usually leads to a dangerous condition that the computer tries to compensate for by looking at your oxygen sensors and your crankshaft position. You're going to notice some very obvious symptoms like a major drop in your engine performance and a very frustrating hit to your fuel economy, which means you'll be spending a lot more of your hard-earned money at the gas station. You might even feel the engine shaking or misfiring while you're sitting at a red light or trying to accelerate onto a highway at 65 miles per hour. The most common causes for this are a physically damaged or dirty fuel injector that can no longer close properly, a short in the electrical wiring harness, or sometimes even a failing mass airflow sensor, giving the computer the wrong information about how much air is actually entering the engine. To start fixing this, you should first look for any obvious signs of fuel leaking around the fuel rail area near cylinder number 9. You can actually use an automotive stethoscope to listen for a steady, repeating clicking sound while the engine is running, which tells you the injector is opening and closing like it should. If you do not hear that click, or if it sounds strained and intermittent, that injector has likely failed or is completely clogged. You should also use a digital volt-ohm meter to check for a steady ground pulse from the powertrain control module and make sure the injector is receiving the full battery voltage it needs to operate. Because working with high-pressure fuel systems can be extremely dangerous and could lead to a fire if handled incorrectly, you really should head to a certified master technician if you're not totally comfortable taking the fuel rail apart. Fixing this early is critical because letting a cylinder run poorly for too long can lead to permanent damage to your engine block or your expensive catalytic converters. Would you like me to find the specific fuel injector replacement procedure for your vehicle's make and model?